Lou, what do you like about Marchenko?
Well, there are several things. First of all, our coach knows him extremely well, and when you've had the opportunity to work with someone day in and day out, you certainly get the right reviews and the right recommendation. Size and strength. Has another year in his contract, and he's not a free agent after that. And the age factor he's right in a perfect situation as far as what we're looking for with our team to add someone.
Frank hasn't seen a lot of NHL time, but is there always a disappointment at a risk when you put a guy that you might lose a young defenseman?
Well, I hope Frank is given an opportunity. I hope someone picks him up. I think he deserves that. He's been a solid soldier. It's unfortunate when something like this transpires, but he just wasn't able to crack the lineup. No one's fault. That's part of the game, and you need the depth on defense. And we just didn't feel that it was the right time. This gives us an opportunity to upgrade our situation, but it also gives an opportunity for Frank to get an opportunity for himself.
When a player like that comes available and there's a history with Babcock, is that a dialogue you guys have in terms of thinking about that 24-hour period where you may pick up someone like you did with Marchenko?
Absolutely. You have dialogue with every situation. Our scouts are out, certainly our pro scouts are watching. They have input on anything that transpires. You always cross-reference someone, if someone is aware of it, the player himself, and said work with them or came from that organization. Everyone has input in everything we do. Every organization has that. You can't act any other way.
Lou, you had a month to go to the trade deadline. How busy do you expect this period to be for the team?
That's an interesting question. There's so much parity in this league, that you really don't know. You go day by day, you go game by game. I just wish more of these games were 2-point games instead of 3-point games. But there's no magic to it. We just have to see how things transpire.
When you look at the defensive depth, how do you feel about it right now?
Well, we like our defense. There's no question, about that. Except for the last 2 games, our defensive record and what we've had has just been exceptional. But when you can get stronger and you can add to the depth and within an age group, it's really a non-decision.
How much flexibility do you feel like you have to be active and make moves in the next month if you choose?
Yeah, that's once again a good question. As far as flexibility has to do with what you have to give to get and what you can get, and will that interrupt what is transpiring? But we're extremely happy with our hockey team. The development of the young players, the way the veterans on this club have responded. Last year they went through a process of trying to understand what Mike and his coaching staff was asking of them. They have that. Mike could devote a lot of his time, with his staff, with the young players who have responded. So we're extremely pleased with this group as far as the process that, has been really developed, and we've all bought into as far as where the end result will come. And at what time, it's an unknown.
What have you made of this little 3-game slide you're on right now?
Well, I only like to look at the next game. That's the great part of, playing 82 games. The next game comes awfully quick. So I think what we have to do now is just focus in on, what we have to do tonight as a group, and, allow the end result to take care of itself.